Welcome to our holiday plans and gift lists episode. It's hard to say. Gift lists episode.
Do it again.
Gift lists episode.
Well, cheers to that, Christy.
Cheers.
And I can't believe it's already, well, when you hear this, it's after Thanksgiving, but right now we're recording it a little bit before Thanksgiving. I can't believe
But it's still really close. I mean, my turkey's thawing.
Mm-hmm. Mine too. Mine too. So this episode comes out on Black Friday or whatever it's called. Shopping day after Thanksgiving, put it that way.
That's perfect. That's perfect. So everybody out there listening to this, don't even bother go out shopping. Just
Stay
go on our
home, open a bottle of
website.
wine.
Click on the links because we're going to tell you about some really good gifts today.
Yeah. And if you're our family and friends, don't listen because we don't want to give anything away. It's kind of like the authors we talked to were like, well, no spoilers. So we don't want to give any spoilers to our family and friends, but we did share some of the things on our gift list this year.
Yep.
So I'm pretty excited. So if we talk about the wine we're enjoying today?
Yes, we should.
Okay. What do you got?
I've got, we decided to do Pinot Noir, and I actually got this lighthearted one, Cupcake Lighthearted. It's only 80 calories.
We had
for the whole bottle. No, I'm just kidding.
We had a version of that when you were here. I think the Pinot Grigio maybe.
Okay. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, it tastes like wine.
Well, it probably tastes like a light wine, but that's not a bad thing at all.
Yeah, it's light. It's light. But it's not like it's low alcohol too, so it'll help.
Right.
It
actually would not be a bad thing to have at Thanksgiving for some.
I know, right? Maybe. I know. Well, usually I have Beaujolais Nouveau.
Yeah.
But that doesn't come out until tomorrow.
In theory. So are you going to go get some for Thanksgiving though?
Yeah.
Good.
I think I'll get a bottle or two.
Yeah. We like
What are you drinking today?
Well, today I have, it was a gift actually from some new subscribers to our podcast, Randy and Souk, and it's some good friends of our family. And they brought me this bottle. It's called Decoded. It's a really cool label.
Can you hold it up closer?
Yeah. Here.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Decoded.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of little letters right there.
Yeah.
And
I couldn't find it down here, but
it's a very nice bottle of wine. It's not terribly, I mean, it's not outside of our budget, but it's a maybe $20 bottle of wine.
Yeah, nice.
It's a Pinot Noir, and it's very full bodied, I would say, for Pinot Noir. Really full bodied. And I was looking it up. I'm looking to see if I can find it. And it says flavors of rich, dark cherries, licorice, and hints of sweet vanilla. And that sounds lovely. I did not get any of that from it I'm just, again, not a great palate, but it's a very nice, but a very full bodied.
I like a full bodied red.
Yeah. It's nice. It's very nice. Yeah. So,
all right. So let's take a sip. Another cheers.
So cheers. Okay. So talk to me about Thanksgiving. Before we get to Christmas, let's talk about Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So my favorite holiday actually is Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah, it's my favorite. How about you?
You probably said that last year, but I didn't remember that.
Yeah, but that's my favorite.
And that's because family gets together and stuff. Sorry. I'm going to add something to my list. Well, that'll be the stocking stuffer list. We'll do that in.
Okay. I do like it because in general, it's about food and just like conversation. Like what I like is after I go through all the work of making all of the food, we tend to sit at the table for hours and hours and talk. And I just really like that. Yeah. And so it just is even though it's a lot of work, it's just a little bit like I don't know. Yeah. I always like it.
No, I like that. I like this holiday as well. Yeah. And I'm glad that this year I wasn't sure if there was going to be anybody around. But it looks like I'm going to have, small group. I mean, it is a pandemic still, but like 6 people. So
that's good. That's a nice number though, because you can make a lot of, I think that's perfect. I have
what size turkey do you think you need for
Well,
Six.
I'm doing a turkey breast. I'm doing 2
Oh,
turkey breasts for my group because I just think it's so much easier. It just there's so much pressure taken off. I'm a fan
yeah.
of Ina Garten's turkey breast recipe.
Hmm.
It's a bone-in turkey breast, and it's just I don't know. It's a lot
I
easier.
have done a spatchcock turkey before. I
I've
might,
never done that.
but
I'd
I
love to
think I
try it.
need a little bit of smaller one. I got like a 16 pound.
Oh my gosh, that's
It
big.
doesn't look that big. It's about this big.
That's a
I
big
mean, I like
old turkey.
leftovers.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole point. Why are you doing it if you're not gonna have leftovers? You know?
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
was only, honestly, it was less than $8.
The turkey was?
Yeah. I mean, I was freaking out. At our Publix, it was their brand turkey,
Wow.
and it
Yeah.
was like, I like to do things ahead of time, like brining it and things
Mm-hmm.
anyway. So I don't really, need anything fancy usually, but it was like 49 cents a pound.
Wow.
That's why I was
Cool.
like going, okay, well, this
That's awesome. And like you
wasn't the
said, it's
biggest one, but it was so cheap. I was like, get it.
what the heck? Yeah.
I know.
I have not started thawing yet, but my daughter is doing a Friendsgiving with her friends, ironically. And her bird is thawing in my sink right now because she lives in
Oh,
a
really?
dorm. Yeah, but they're doing it at a friend's apartment. And so I get
And
to
they're doing it sooner.
yeah, they're doing it this weekend. And so she was over here yesterday. Basically, she's recreating my menu. So
Yeah.
I'm
A
excited to
lot of
do that
times
with
I
her.
get a fresh turkey, but this year I was just like, I had to stop by the store this morning and I
Hmm.
went, oh, you know what? I should get my turkey now because
Yeah.
now I know I'm having Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And I just went,
I
grab it and
love,
go.
Christy, you say Thanksgiving, and I think it's a Southern thing. Like you emphasis on Thanksgiving. I think that's so cute.
What do you say?
Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I guess my emphasis on give Thanksgiving. Now
oh,
now I've ruined it.
Thanksgiving.
Oh well.
Oh,
Okay.
well.
So after we eat all the good food,
Mm-hmm.
people tend to shop. And
Yes.
we've got that solved for them. So you could just open a bottle of wine like Chrissy and I are, open
Mm-hmm.
up our little podcast website, start clicking away.
Yep. Yep. It's already on there.
It
So,
is.
Cathi, what was the first thing? Because you can actually demonstrate. I think you should go.
No, it's lurking
Please.
behind me. Oh my God. All right, here. Because I love you.
Got to take a picture of that.
Hello.
Hello. That is her exercise bike, but it's also a desk.
Okay,
In
enough.
case you couldn't tell, it's an exercise bike plus a desk.
Okay, sorry. Now I can hear you again.
Okay, it's an exercise bike plus a desk.
It is, and I I cannot remember where I had seen this. I think it was actually another writer. And I thought, oh, that's kind of interesting. Because for my work, I also sit at my desk all the time. I'm just, sedentary, and which is terrible for you. And so I'd found this, and I just on a whim I ordered it. And because it's not, I mean, for an exercise piece of equipment, it's not terrible for cost. It's low 200s. And I fell in love with it.
Wow.
Because
I might have to get one then.
You can actually, I can type. I mean, it is enough challenge that I will feel it, especially if I sit on it for a couple hours. I'll feel it in my abs. And the adjustment is it's really basic, but you can put it this way. I have not even come close to reaching the more strenuous levels yet, but I love it. And my daughter decided she wanted one. And she's in college. And so I was like, all right, this is perfect.
You don't get distracted, like stop pedaling when you try to type or something?
No, I can type on my laptop, I can read, and I can also write while I'm on there.
Cool.
I am. So I've always wanted a treadmill desk.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is kind of a smaller version, and it's got wheels. And so you can move it around. I'm actually going to truck it out of here for this weekend with all the company, but Anyway, so that's my
Awesome.
thing. Yeah. But I think for all the people who are working from home,
Hmm.
it's a pretty nice little variety,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah. And it's not too big. You're right. You
it's
can fit
not.
it.
It's not. And it's cute. It's white, which I like
It's
white.
very cute. Yes. Yes. And then while you're on that, you can sit and look out the window at the next item on our list.
Okay, so I have become a bird lady. I guess being at home. I love watching birds. And my office manager, who also works from home remotely, we talk about this and we laugh because we've become bird lady. But I bought this hummingbird feeder and it is really beautiful. It's like a stained glass, multicolored. And I had so much hummingbird activity this summer from that thing. It's amazing. And my mom just kept saying, I want one of those. I want one of those. So
So
hi,
mom's getting one.
Marilyn's getting one.
I know. I wonder if it would work on my little balcony. I don't know if they come in this. There's a lot of foliage out there, but I don't know if hummingbirds come around. I mean, we have them down here, but
So
I've
what
seen
they
them at
like
friends'
is,
houses.
I know you don't do a lot of planting, but hummingbirds love flowers that they can put their, like a trumpet flower that kind of, so they can put their little
Hmm.
beak way down deep. So you got to find the right flowers to attract them.
I'm talking about the feeder that you have.
I know, but
Doesn't that attract them?
if you have flowers, that really helps them.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I actually plant things that hummingbirds like, and now my feeders, and I'm like, I'm gonna become a hummingbird person.
All right. Cool.
I am one, I guess.
Yes. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So what about you?
Um, what about me? What? Hummingbirds or
No.
oh, something from the list?
Yes.
Well, we also have the wine insulator
Oh, I
on
forgot.
there.
I skipped ahead because my favorite item is next. But yes. Okay. So like when you were here, we enjoyed some wine outside because we had some very pleasant days. And I, when it's warmer, I do like a white wine. But you and I both like to put ice in our white wine. And I do have I have like an icicle stopper that can go in the bottle, but it doesn't keep the bottle cold. And
Right.
so I found this wine insulator that this is what I want. This is on my list. And FYI, I got it. I just happen to know. But it's really beautiful and it keeps the wine cold in this nice little.
Yeah, and that's
cold.
perfect for me because
I know,
really
because
my wine has to stay cold almost all year
the time.
round.
Yeah, I don't have that problem at all.
Yeah, so I mean, I wouldn't probably even bring the bottle outside. I'd have to keep running in. But now, if you like go to the beach or something,
Yeah, and like when we have around here, we sit outside whenever we can because it's short lived. And so I like to bring the bottle of wine to the table on the back patio, and it just be so nice to keep it actually cold.
yes,
So yeah,
all right, perfect gift.
Really hoping Santa brings that to me. I just don't know if he will.
So now my big item,
I'm so
which
excited about this.
I'm getting for a lot of people, but I got for myself after visiting Cathi.
Okay, you have to look at Christy. We'll have to put a picture on. Connor, please take a picture of this woman.
It's a weighted blanket, and it is my favorite thing right now. I first used it when I visited you, and you're like, "Oh, I love my weighted blanket." Well, it just is so comforting. And I wake up in the middle of the night, and this really helps me sleep really solid when I'm sleeping. I still can wake up sometimes. But
we've had problems sleeping, both of us, at different times.
Yeah.
And I've been sleeping with a weighted blanket for about a year and a half, and I contend that is literally the reason I sleep so well now.
Yeah. I've noticed, I mean, I got to tell you, Cathi, I did get up or woke up early, and then I ended up not going back to sleep because I was reading one of our GOB Rex, Stephen King.
Yes, it's good.
And
right?
So I just kept reading it from like 4 o'clock on. And then it was like, I tried to get back in and I really felt good under the blanket, but it was like already time to get up because I had, lots to do early in the morning today. So anyway, but it's a gift for a lot of people because I think it's surprising. It doesn't make me hot. Like that's what I thought. and it doesn't. And I'm in
doesn't.
Florida, you know, I think I got hotter with my little comforter. I mean, I turn the AC down at night and stuff, but
It's just, it's hard to explain until you're underneath one. But
yeah.
I will say I have one on my bed, like in my bedding, and my husband absolutely does not want a weighted blanket on. So it's just on my side of the bed, but it's in my bedding.
Yeah,
and
that's
so,
what I do. Yeah, I just take everything else off. I mean, down there, up there, I mean, I might have kept because it was cold no matter what, but down
Christy
here,
was
I
cold for
take the
4
other
days
stuff
straight.
off and it's just my sheet and then the weighted blanket and it's perfect.
Well, and I have one, I honestly, I have one in the living room for when I read, like, cause I really like to, and it's like for naps, if I ever take a nap. So I've got multiple weighted blankets, and now I have one at the ranch house out in the Black Hills. So
Well, I was grateful.
I'm so glad it worked for you. I'm so thankful. So it is a really good gift. So
Yes.
yay.
Oh, and so then the other thing that I am thinking for both of us is a really good gift.
Yeah.
Is an indoor garden.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's very cool. It has like the light and everything and, you know, the way to water it. And apparently even people with brown thumbs.
That's why I was like, I can't believe you're recommending a garden item. I just can't believe it.
They say it makes it so easy and you don't, you know, you don't kill it as much, you know, and so I was like, and it's good little size for my place. But then up there, you know, you can't have a garden outside in the winter, but you can have like herbs or you can do vegetables. And so I'm really excited about that because I have kept this basil, although I wouldn't show it to you right now. Because I forget to water it, and so it looks, and then I water it, and it jumps up again, and I'm doing it the way that we learned.
Yeah,
you know,
underneath it likes it from the bottom.
Yeah, so I have managed to keep that alive for a month or two now. So
really, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I know. I'm surprised but it doesn't look real good right now. Well, it looks okay, I guess. I'm not going to show you.
No, don't.
Okay.
But I love that but I do think the indoor garden is a really good idea. I bring in my herbs from, you know, the fall when it gets cold but I only have so much really good exposure for sun, just the way our house is situated. And so I'm going to get one to grow lettuce. I just love homegrown lettuce. And I know, me
too. That's like my favorite thing. Yeah.
So I think that'd be really fun. So one thing, Christy, I keep hearing, it was a friend of mine had talked to me about pickleball, that she's into pickleball.
Oh yeah, that's big down here.
It's especially down there, I bet. It's huge. Like pickleball is the thing. And we don't have the benefit of being able to get outside all year round. And I thought, you know, I can get pickleball for my family and play because we have a heated garage. And so I was like, I could get the net and play in our heated garage in the winter.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. You know, it's much smaller than, you know, you play it on a tennis court, but that's why it's so big down here, because older people just can't cover the whole court and stuff. So it's more, you know, I've never played it, but
I haven't either, but I ordered okay, family, don't listen.
Hopefully it comes with instructions, because I hear that the scoring is very weird and difficult.
Well, that's
what somebody told me.
Listen, the instructions of any game that comes to our house at Christmas is always an issue, because my husband is a stickler for the actual instructions, and we all have to listen.
Really?
Yo.
That's so not normal for husbands. Aren't they the ones that usually don't look in the instructions?
Well, for games, he does. Yeah, he doesn't read it for anything else, but for games. And the girls and I are always like, oh, come on, man.
That's the competition.
Yeah. So, but we are going to be playing pickleball this winter as a fam. So I'm pretty excited.
Fun.
I know. So the set that I bought is the one with the net, but they also have a pickleball, like the rackets and the balls and all that, without the net, if you don't need that, because the net is a lot more expensive. So
right.
Anyway, so the other thing is, I don't know, Christy, if you can see, because obviously I'm wearing a black sweater again,
right?
But because that's what I wear all the time. This is a funnel neck, Christy. Do you know what a funnel neck sweater is?
Yeah, you already know that I had no idea what a funnel neck sweater was, and it's not because I don't know what a sweater is. It must just be a new thing that South Dakota started or something. I don't know.
I like a sweater when you saw my closet.
I think I probably wore one of your funnel neck sweaters when I was there. I just didn't know what it was. I'm like, oh, it's sort of like a turtleneck, but not.
I shouldn't have worn. I have this in 3 colors, but it is just the nicest sweater, and I think it would be such a. Well, I did buy it for a couple friends. It's just.
Was it that green one that I wore? Because that was really soft. Okay.
No, but that's a turtleneck, Christy. This is a funnel neck.
Okay. I don't know. I couldn't remember exactly.
Just one layer up. So if you don't like a lot of sweater around your neck, it's really nice. But it comes in so many colors, and it's really affordable. And
that's a good gift.
It's a good gift. Yeah, it just isn't. And lots of people are getting that in my list. So the other
you
thing,
also had another thing, the Bala bangles.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't bring those with me in here. My daughters are getting these. I bought them for myself for walking. It's kind of a cool thing. Like it's on TikTok everywhere. Like it's
I had never even heard of it either. I was like, oh, she type something.
They're arm weights, but they're
I thought they were going to be like jewelry or something, and I'm like, what?
They look like it because they're cute. Like so, I bought turquoise for myself and my daughters, but it's got Velcro so you can adjust it. So I have like ridiculously small wrists, and I don't like it when it moves all over the place. But for walking, it's awesome, or for yoga or workouts at home, and so both my daughters are getting them. I think they're going to love them because they're,
you could get that for like, if you like to have your arms outside the weighted blanket, you could also have the weights on your arms.
It's for reading when you turn the pages.
Yeah.
You'll get a workout.
Good exercise.
When you lift your wine and you turn the pages. Yeah, they are, but they're really cool. And they come in like 1,000 different colors. And it's like, I didn't even know it was a cool thing. Like all over TikTok and stuff until I had beat that rush, Christy. I had already known that, but anyway, they're very cute. So, one thing I am giving my girls, God, I really hope they're not listening to this, is a necklet.
I hope they are listening, but not really. They should be regular listeners.
But it's a necklet. And how you see everywhere now, people are always layering necklaces.
Yeah.
Like 1, 2, and 3.
Not me. I mean, but I got my little bow going here too.
I have a minor underneath here, but I do like to wear multiple necklaces, and it keeps them from getting tangled.
Interesting.
It's so cool. It's a little magnet, and it's got, the little hook and eyes for normal necklaces. It's got 3 sets of those, and it comes in gold or silver. But you hook your necklaces to that, and then you put the magnet behind you, and so you never even see it. If you have long hair like me, or if it's in your shirt, and it keeps your layered necklaces from tangling. It's very cool. It's that is a cool idea. And the reason I'm giving them one is because they steal mine all the time.
Oh, well, so there you go. No excuses now. They have their own. And then we also picked. Oh, is somebody delivering presents right now or something?
I don't know if Santa's in my house, but my dog is alarmed. So sorry, everybody.
Well, I was going to say that the next 2 items are very similar, but they're kitchen items that I feel like you can never get too many of.
Okay. I'm going to shut the door. Hang on a second.
Okay.
You and I both enjoy cooking, and we enjoy cooking stuff. So to me, getting cooking gear or utensils, or I enjoy that. I know for some people, if they were to get a pot at Christmas, they'd be like, really? But if you're a cook and you enjoy that stuff.
Yeah.
I have a girlfriend who always gives me really cool serving dishes. And it's like one of my favorite things, because I don't buy something unusual and unique for myself,
Right.
So I love the baking dishes you had recommended.
Yeah. Aren't they pretty? And they come in different colors. Beautiful. So it's like, even if you you can keep getting them different colors. Well, they're so use them at different times of the year or whatever, but they're so pretty.
They're so pretty. And I just bought myself some new Dutch ovens, and that's what I had recommended.
And those looked really, really cool.
They're really good quality. And I just did not want to spend the $380 that a Le Creuset is right now.
Right.
I just, I love Le Creuset. Like it's beautiful stuff. And I have some of it. I'm very lucky. I'm very thankful for those gifts. But these are Amazon's like own product. And they are really good quality. And I've used them a ton, and they have beautiful colors.
Yeah, that's on my list too, because I don't really have a good Dutch oven like that,
Yeah, I love Dutch ovens. I absolutely love cooking in them. And what I had done was I think when you were here, I wanted to bring one of my Dutch ovens out to the ranch and leave it there. And so I thought, well, it's time to treat myself. And then I was shopping, and some of them are just so expensive. And then I found the Amazon brand, and I just fell in love with them. So
great.
I know.
All right.
Okay, so the last couple things on the list are I love a DOP kit, and I love socks.
Yeah. Who does? You know what?
I know.
A lot of people love socks. I love socks. Everybody loves socks, I think. And I live in Florida. Isn't it weird?
It is kind of weird, but my favorite brand, I guess, is Blue Q. And somebody had a friend had gifted me.
Why is it called socks. Blue Q?
I don't know, but the socks said.
It's not like, conspiracy theories or anything, is it?
Oh, no, definitely not. She gifted me these socks a couple of years ago, and it said, F off, I'm reading. And it didn't say F, it said, I'm trying not to be.
Oh, that's
I'm trying
so
to be delicate
funny
for some of our listeners.
Yes, of course. We don't want to.
But they're my favorite socks. And my whole family is like, oh, she's wearing the socks. Like, but they are really, they're cheeky and funny. Some of them have some swear words, some of them don't. But they have them for everybody in your family. And so we found some really cute ones for the dads and for the girls and the guys. And they're really great socks. And it's a funny thing it's a great gift to get, but it's funny to open so people can talk about it. It's kind of a conversation piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you were saying the DOP kit. What kind of DOP kit was that? That wasn't like a normal DOP kit.
So cool. It's this company I really had discovered, and I had ordered a handbag from them, and it's really good quality stuff. And the DOP kit is that oiled canvas. So it's like going to stand up to a lot, and my husband's DOP kit was 397 years old. And so I thought you were
going to say $397, and I'm
no, these are not expensive. It was 397 years old. He had it before we were married. We've been married almost 30 years. I was like, okay, it's time. Like it had like he's a very fastidious man, but it had like the maybe old razor droppings. I was like, it's good. So it was time.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I didn't know if it was like something like a trick or something, some kind of DOP kit that, converts to something else or whatever.
I will be looking for that for next year.
I know.
Like a date or something? Like what? Like
maybe we can design something like that.
It doesn't say like a party and a DOP kit? What?
Yeah, or something. I don't know. Anyway. Well, that's a good list. I think that's a good list to get started, and we're going to have other lists come out soon.
Yeah, we have some books we're going to recommend, because how can we not recommend books?
Yes. So we'll have book lists, and we'll have stocking stuffer lists, so anybody can just go on our website.
Yes.
And click on the links, because then we might get a little bit back.
We do appreciate that. We are Amazon affiliates, so we get a little kickback on some of the things, but no cost to anybody else, and we appreciate that.
Yeah,
helps us pay for the cost of the podcast.
Yep. So we just thank you all for joining us on this Black Friday, and I hope you guys have a fun one, no matter how you spend it.
Yeah, for sure. Hope you have time for a glass of wine and a good read today amongst your family. If you are not, we really would love if you would follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. We'd love to see you there. You can find all of the links on our website at gameofbookspodcast.com.
Yep. And you can, while you're there, getting your gift items, you could go ahead and subscribe to get our emails about our podcast, and also monthly newsletter. Not a lot of emails, And the giveaways. And the giveaways, we always have giveaways. So
we
you can
do 2
follow the
book
links
giveaways every month. And so, and people are just so great about that. They love it. And we love sharing it.
Yep. Yeah. So anyway, that's all for today's episode of GOB with Christy and Cathi, where we share food, wine, and mystery, and now gifts every Friday morning, just in time for the weekend.
Cheers.
Cheers.